Hey y'all, it's Dakota France, and I wanted to thank those of you who have been helpful and who have listened in to the previous video. This is an experiment that presents many flaws. There's probably a lot better ways to do this that I just don't have access to or the funding to do. And there's a lot of empty spaces. It's not perfect, I'm going to say that. I mean, I honestly don't expect it to fully work, to be honest. But that is because I prefer to pursue things from try to, how should I say this? I try to focus things on a more scientific perspective. Because honestly, you don't know what's out there. And if you truly looked at the statistics behind some of the theories out there that seem to have the most credibility, statistically speaking, supernatural events like these, like ghosts, basically the things that happen during events that we contribute to ghosts, extraterrestrials, demons, angels, there's only happen about 1% of 1% of the time. But there may be conditions in which we can increase our odds of encountering something. That's what this test is constructed to do. I wanted to do this brief video introduction just to kind of explain a couple more details. I can't reveal everything quite yet, to avoid possibly contaminating the results. To which brings me to my next point. I want to answer a few questions that have come up from the test subjects that have listened to the previous video, as well as explain a bit more of how this process is going. So do I have something to write with? And I do. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was just asking if I had anything to write with. So, to answer some of the questions, those of you have asked, is that my voice that says, if you can hear me? Yes, that is me. I didn't cut that section quite right when I put it in. I'll admit I was kind of rushing it. The static / waterfall sound was done. I know I said a white noise generator on the Reddit forums, but what I did is I pretty much just pulled up a white noise thing on YouTube, which may have been stupid because it seems like that static noise was generated from a TV running. So noises from any broadcast that happened to be coming in when that person was creating that video could have easily contaminated what I found. So that one's on me. But some of you have also been asking, what's the setup here? And I've avoided going into too many details because I feel it could possibly contaminate the results. However, I did some more thinking, and maybe it's not so far-fetched. Basically, I'm going to draw like a little diagram here. Say, like, not a very good pencil. Say that this, let's get it to where you can actually see it. Yo. I know I'm looking like an idiot. This is us. Now, the name of this experiment is officially titled The Hunt for Infinite Earth, which goes into, essentially, it is to try to contact someone who is on another Earth. Which means we're going to have to contact someone through that is located essentially within another dimensional plane of existence. And in that reality may not be connected close enough to our own in order to interact appropriately. But essentially, let's just say these squiggly lines are the veil between other dimensions, whether it's ghosts, UFOs, extraterrestrials, angels, demons, whatever. Essentially, someone who exists on an Earth similar to our own is somehow allegedly coming to our own. This individual is known to be sensitive towards paranormal energies, so trying to use EVP seance sessions that would try to contact him. But because of the situation, I thought it would probably be a good idea to try to reach someone an entity who allegedly exists on a higher plane of dimension that is connected to both of the worlds. Basically, we talk to him, we contact him, say, hey, we need to find this person from here. Hopefully he's nice enough. I'm not going to reveal who that is yet, because I'm going to change that variable soon too. But that's all I'm going to reveal for right now. Some of you might be surprised at exactly who we're trying to contact. There's a lot of variables, and I'm going to go into a much deeper explanation once this test is complete. I'm aiming to get the final product out on that's a Tuesday. Might need to extend that, but my target date is the 14th of this month of January to get the final product, which will show everything. Now, these following clips come from another EVP session. Instead of using sorry, I have a bit of a cold. Instead of using the YouTube video, I am going to use white noise that is generated through an audio editing program on my computer, Audacity. Yes, this opens up the possibility of me planting voices there. As sincere as someone's word is from the internet, some wacko on the internet, I am not adding anything to the static to make it seem like voices are coming through. This is just how the program generates it. The following clips are going to be presented in a similar manner as the first video. It's going to show you an updated clip where I think there might be something. And it's going to repeat it a couple times before it moves on to the next one. I'm going to try to keep my voice out of this one, but sometimes I've had this happen a few occasions. For those of you who don't know, I've actually been doing these types of things for most of my life. I've had paranormal experiences since I was 3, apparently, according to stories from my relatives. But I've been dealing with these things for a long time, so I know what I'm doing. For those of you who are worried about demons, I'm not too worried about that. I've been involved in exorcisms, and I'm the one that came out on top. But those are other stories for other situations. So if you're new to my channel, how's it going? I hope you're liking what you're seeing. Check out my other stuff. And if you want to give me a shout, want to talk to me about something, maybe you think you got a situation going on for yourself, feel free to contact me. Reddit, I'm on Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram. There'll be a list in the description below or where, depending on if the social network that you are seeing this on actually puts everything there. So I'm going to shut up now. Let's get on with the test. Thank you for listening to my little tirade right here. Did someone just say my name? Did someone just say my name? Did someone just say my name?